Hey, it's Rich from Planet PE, and today is our first video of the new year, and what we're going to be focusing on is the GCSE PE changes in the 2022 cohort, so the current Year 11s. So Year 11s is going to be a little bit different for you than it has been for the last 2 years. So there has been centre assessed grades and teacher assessed grades over the last 2 years. You guys will sit an exam in the summer, I should say 2 exams, because you have paper 1 and paper 2. Where the changes come in for you is going to be in the non-exam assessment. So what you would think about as your practical and maybe the coursework depends on how you reference it at your school. So previously we've had to assess in 3 different practical activities. There's had to be 1 individual, 1 team, and then a choice of either for the 3rd activity. What's happened this year is because obviously loads and loads of schools and loads of individuals have not been able to play the sport that they normally would over the last maybe 18 months. So therefore the exam board have put in place that that is no longer the case. So you now only have to get assessed in 2 activities. They can be 2 team sports, they can be 2 individual sports. So therefore that means that there's going to be 25 marks to play for instance in AQA for each of the activities. You've then got your written coursework part, so the analysis, the evaluation analysis part for AQA again, and then there's another 25 marks that we're not going to be assessed in. So what will happen there is that there's going to be some sort of scaled factor. So let's say you're an amazing footballer, it will be worth more than normal. So normally it's worth 25 marks, this year it's going to be worth that a little bit more. So for some of you, that might be quite advantageous because maybe you struggled for your individual activity. So what is that going to mean going forwards? Well, pretty simply, there's going to be a slight difference in how the grade is awarded as far as your practical part. So basically we've got 2 sports, they're worth a little bit more than they would normally be worth. We've still got the coursework part or the written NEA part, that is going to be worth a little bit more than normal. However, you've still got 60% of your grade, 30% in paper 1, 30% in paper 2, which is still going to be able to play for. And that is where I come in, hopefully as much as possible. So with Planet PE, we've got loads and loads of videos, we've got playlists for paper 1, playlists for paper 2, and obviously the live ones that we do pretty regularly, but mainly around the exam times. So if there are things that you guys need, things that you're after, check us out on Instagram at planet_PE and obviously on Twitter for those teachers who are already part of it, and let's try and work together. So there's going to be lots and lots of videos coming really, really soon, looking at exam techniques, looking at different topics. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you really, really soon.